Hi everyone, I wanted to share with you a couple of the things that I've created in the past few days. I have a couple of cards and a 12 by 12 scrapbook layout. I have been wanting to play with some of the new goodies that I've gotten in the mail and just locally. So I'll start off with the cards. This first one is using the Paper Girl from the Girls Papery, this stamp. It's not a new stamp, but it's new to me, and I really wanted to create a simple card with it, a girly card. I put it on pink cardstock, and I used a pink chalk ink there, and then this flower was white, and I painted it with the glitter glam. Is that what it's called? Glimmer Glam, sorry, from Tattered Angels in Stiletto. I really like it because it's a dark black and it's got a very faint silver hint to it. And on the inside, I just went ahead and double mounted that. And I'm really happy with that girly card that came out. This one here is using the Stella and Rose Hazel papers. I got the 6x6 recently, and so I looked up a sketch online, and I'm sorry I don't remember the sketch or where it came from, and I just edged everything with vintage photo. I added a little bit of lace here, and this is a Recollections like organza material type. And used my nesties and a couple of little pink blings there, and that stamp, I think it's from, who makes that? TPC Studios, Ditto. I think it's a Ditto stamp, yeah. And then on the inside I just put a little bit of paper there. So there's two. Along the lines with the Stella and Rose, this one's not done. I need to put, I think I'm going to use my Nestabilities, this label, just larger, and I'm going to put it here with the sentiment. I just don't know, like I didn't create it for a particular reason. I just really wanted to play with these papers, and I love it. And this is paper tray ink ribbon, and I don't know if I put anything on the inside. Oh, I did. Look at that. I don't think, did I edge these? I did not edge these, but I did put this top layer on slight dimensionals here, a little tip I got from Craft and Kate. In case you mess up on this, you don't have to throw out the entire card. And this one is 5.5 by 5.5, as opposed to the standard sized card. Okay. Then today's my brother's birthday, so I needed to create a masculine card. And for this card, I used my new Lime Twist Out of the Blue papers. Again, it's not a new collection, but it's new to my stash, so it wanted to come out and play. I used my Nestabilities on this one for both the scalloped and the regular circle. And here, this red that you see here is it's a really thin corrugated, like cardboard. Not cardboard, but corrugated paper, sorry. And then I used some orange twine, wrapped it around, and this is a super old sassafras button that I had. It came stitched already. And stamped Happy Birthday. And on the inside I used some more of that graph that's here. And I left this open, a little pocket for the cashola that needs to go in there. So yeah, loved how these turned out. I really liked them. This one I scrap lifted from online. It's a teeny tiny one. I don't even know how, I think it's maybe like 3.5 by 4 maybe, or 3.5 by 3, I don't know. Sorry, it's a tiny one. But it's using the Pink Paisley Soiree collection, and all I did was I used my Nestabilities, the smallest one, to punch out this scalloped circle, and then I stamped Happy Birthday directly on the card. And this stamp down here, it's like a doily stamp. No, not doily, like a lace edge stamp. That is a sassafras stamp there. And this is all from the collection, including the pin. And there's nothing inside. And this one, it was not for anyone in particular. I just had seen it online and I wanted to scrap lift it. While I was away on vacation, one of my very good friends was so kind to dog sit for me. So I created a card to thank her for taking really good care of my dog. I mean, he didn't even realize we were gone, I'm sure, because he was having so much fun playing with her dog. So I ended up using the Basic Gray Max and Whiskers collection, and I punched these hearts out here and I put them on dimensionals. I don't know if you can see that there. And this orange like twill ribbon, I think I got it at Joann's a really long time ago. And then again, I just put that whole base here, this base on pop dots. And then on the inside, this vellum piece came from another collection. Gosh, I don't have it with me, but it's from DCWV, and I just used my Nestabilities because it was a rectangle and I wanted to do something cuter, and I went ahead and I edged it with broken china, and then I punched these out with my Martha Stewart punch and from the collection also, and put them on there to cover up where I put the adhesive for the vellum, because you know it shows through. So yeah, that's that card. And then tomorrow is my niece's 2-year-old birthday party, and her birthday theme is bees. She is completely infatuated with bees right now. So I whipped up my Cricut, and I used my Cricut. I used a Sentimentals cartridge to cut out this bee as well as this label that's behind it. They don't go together, but I thought this kind of looked like the like a beehive, kind of, sort of. Come on, people, you know what I mean. And then I used textured paper, that yellow that's down there, and then also this is the layers right here. It was really hard for my dumb Cricut to cut. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but it's pretty temperamental and it doesn't want to cut very well on different types of paper if it's not really thin. But anyway, I worked through it, and I really like the way it turned out. This background paper here is American Crafts Dear Lizzie Spring, and I thought, oh, there it is. I got it figured out. I just had this moment, and I came up to my scrap room and I dug this stuff out and I checked to see if I had a Cricut cartridge that would work there. And I put that label on dimensionals, not super tall. And below that, I just wrapped this polka dotted ribbon underneath it. So I really like the way that turned out. And then on the inside, I went ahead and I cut the same label out, just slightly larger. And I used these clear stickers. Well, they're clear, but they're black print. Those are Recollections. And then the Bee Day, Happy Bee Day, those came from Cosmo Cricut. So she's only 2. I mean, this is entertaining for me and for her parents, but that's about it. So I have to give that to her tomorrow, and then that to my brother. I'll see him next weekend. So let me move these cards out of the way and quickly show you the layout that I created. For this layout, I printed out a collage. Let me just show it to you first before we get into it. Here it is. I titled it Tiny Slice of Heaven, and the layout is about this place called the Cheese Shop in Carmel. And hubby and I discovered this place the last time we went up north on a road trip. Well, it's not really north, but you know what I mean. And we are big cheese lovers, okay? So walking in here felt like walking into heaven. And they have a plethora of cheeses. I mean, if you're a cheese person, you probably already know about this place. And so here's the non-refrigerated ones, right? And they're any kind of cheese you can think of, they have it. And they have you sample all these different cheeses, even if you don't know what you want. And then here's the refrigerated ones, and this is caramel. You guys, we love caramel. Hubby and I just love it. And it's so quaint, it's so cute. And when we went, it was in April, and the weather was fantastic. So here's what it looks like, storefront. And then of course I had to take a picture of the sign because I already knew I was going to make a layout of this. And the papers that I used for this are all Fancy Pants's It's the Little Things collection. So I made this collage with the 4 photos. Let me see if I can fix this. Using Picasa. And then I didn't like the white. I thought it was too stark because I put it on craft paper, and then these have like more of a creamy color. So I cut out strips of this beautiful polka dotted paper from the collection. These little stickers, like this one says I heart you. These came also from the sticker sheet. This journaling spot came from there. These letters up here, tiny slice, those are from Lily Bee. And these glittery brown ones are recollections. I don't know where this rub-on came from. This is a pink paisley ticket. I just distressed the edges. I distressed the edges of everything. I cut this out of the 6x6 pad. And then this definition here that says Discover, I used my tiny attacher and I stapled it there. Stapled it there. Those came from, I got these a while ago, maybe a year ago, from Embellish It Online. I think it's their own. It was a steal, like 50 cents or something like that. And then some velvet ribbon, a little bit of brown twine, and then I cut out one of these. I stuck this in after I had glued down the picture, so there's a little bit of adhesive on here, but let me take it out. It's my little, where I'm going to do my journaling. And again, I distressed everything with vintage photo, and I punched a hole there, added the ribbon and the twine, and then I'm going to, slide that, back in there. Oops. And then this is on Pop Dots. The only thing that's not Fancy Pants is this darker brown paper. It's K & Company. And I don't even know if you can tell, but it's wood grain here. It's a dark, dark wood grain. So yeah, there's my layout. And the cards that I wanted to share with you. And thanks so much for joining me. Hope you guys are going to have a fabulous Labor Day weekend. Bye.